I call this video the AC Revolting Development. Yeah, I'll start it up and I'll show you what's going on with this thing. Yeah, this is something I gotta get fixed here. Because it's 86 now, but it's supposed to get to 93 tomorrow? 96 maybe? That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's just no doggone good there. That air conditioner went on, so I gotta show you what's going on here. Give it a second or two. Well, I wanted to show you, but it ain't doing it now because I haven't used the van for a couple days and it dried up. But it was dripping right here. Drip, drip, drip out of the heater box. And what it was dripping was the air conditioner condensate drip coming out of the air conditioner there. And let me show you something else. If you look underneath here, air conditioner is running. There ain't nothing to drip in here. Should be dripping pretty good because it's about 65% humidity outside, but it ain't dripping. So we got a clogged drip tube for that. Yeah, it still ain't dripping here, but you gotta believe me, it was dripping about 1 drop per second, and that's no good obviously because it's gonna get all wet there. And well, you can see right there. Let's see, it's dripping right to the left there. That's where it was dripping. But you don't want it to drip because it's going to get moldy, and who knows what kind of cooties are living in that water. And it's not good. And you know, you could probably you could probably collect the water in a glass, but I wouldn't advise drinking it or anything because, like I said, it's who knows what's in that thing. Anyway, I gotta fix it, so let's try to fix it here. I tell you what though, it blows real cold. It's blowing ice cold, and that's good, real good. Oh, look at that. Since I've been talking, it went up 2 degrees, went up to 88 degrees. See that? So it's like ridiculous. Let's open the hood on this crate. That's something you don't see every day. Yeah, I was trying to figure this out the other day, and I get a flashlight. Yeah, I have to put my cool hat on. This is my cool hat. It has vents right here on the top here. Like a stovepipe, but like hot air comes out of there. It's nice and cool, that's good. It's good. Cool hats, good. Yeah, I got me one of these newfangled lights. It was like $6 or something at Home Depot. It's got a bunch of LEDs in there. Got a lot, I haven't counted yet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 LEDs in there. And see, you turn that way and like it doesn't blind you, it only faces one way. So let's see what happens here. Let's see. Yeah, it's still hard to tell. But anyway, it's down here. So I can see it now. It's down here. Down here. Let's see. Not this hose. It's down here. There it is. That thin hose there. It's right there. I'm pretty sure is the drain hose for the heater box, because it kind of goes into the heater box and it goes down to like the ground. So that gotta be what's clogged. Right there. So I gotta unclog it. Okay, now for the most important part is to raid the wife's closet for the appropriate clean out tool. Let's see here. Ah, look at that. That looks good. Plastic coated coat hanger. Yeah. Looks like, I don't know, 1990s vintage. I guess that will do. Okay, this is what you got to do. You got to take this top of the air cleaner off to give you some room, and you disconnect it from the throttle body here. And you also have to disconnect the sensor, the air sensor here. There's a temperature sensor, so we got to disconnect that. So you got to push this this red thing back here, and you take this off. It's on there pretty good. Okay, switched hands. You get that off. You get your screw out of here for your throttle body. It attaches to the flexible hose or tube to the top of the air cleaner. So we get this off. Take the crankcase vent tube off. And there's clips that hold the top of this on. See if I remember where they are. Okay, here's a clip here that you move. And there's a clip over here. Just push it with your hand or with a screwdriver. You gotta watch out because sometimes they can pop off, which this will probably do. Okay, good. So you pop the clip there, and this whole assembly comes off. Well, you got the idea. Here it comes. Take the camera down here, two hands. Get all that off, and there's the air cleaner. It gives you a lot more room to get to the air conditioning tube back there. Let's see, the evaporator condensate tube. I guess that's the word for it. Okay, there's the tube there. It's pretty small, smaller than I thought. Maybe less than a 1/4 inch inner diameter. I gotta try to ream that out. See, the coat hanger goes right in there into the tube, so we gotta ream it out, whatever is stuck in there. You know, I'm reaming that hose right there, and I'm not getting any water out of it. So this thing will disconnect. I can't get it. I better leave it before I break it. But I went up there with a coat hanger. I didn't get any water out of it. So I started doing this tube here. It's like a metal tube here. Right there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Let's see if we can see that. There's a metal tube sticking out of the firewall. Yeah, it's almost impossible to see with this, but there's a metal tube that is sticking out of the firewall, real short. Closer. You see the coat hanger there? Just barely see it, the red coat hanger there. And I started reaming that like metal tube. Start getting water out of it. Okay, I'm going to put it back together and start it, see if I get water out of that thing. But there's the throttle body. It's pretty clean because I cleaned that about 2,000 or 3,000 miles ago. But you know, it's a good time to check it, see what it looks like. The air filter looks good. Just put that in, really. I'll check this rubber here. See that? Make sure that's there. I must have leaned against it, so make sure it's sealing good there. Okay, I'm gonna put it back together. The reverse, as you took it off, got a clip here, which is really tough to get on. There you go. Got a clip there. Got a clip here. See, that holds the top of the air box together, where it holds the filter. Now, this one here, you could loosen that if you want. It makes it a little easier to take off. You could take this whole tube off separate. Got to tighten this here. It goes. Make sure it's up all the way. So it's up all the way. Not binding. Oh, wait a minute. Make sure it's not binding on the throttle body spring here. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe tighten this up. And we got to put the clip back on for the temperature sensor here, for the air temperature sensor. So here's the connector. Snap it on there. Snaps, and then you push this forward like that. Make sure you do that. Okay, here we go. Air conditioner up. It's on. That's down. Okay, we're gonna let it run so we get some water outside. It better be dripping some. Oh crap! Look. I'm not sure if I fixed it. I got water dripping here. No, that's no good. I don't want water dripping there. That's bad, very bad. But it could be some residual water. And the thing is, I don't know. See if I get anything dripping outside. Let it run for a couple minutes. That I don't like though. Why the hell is it dripping there? Okay everyone, look here. I'm under the car and it's dripping like crazy. So we didn't have that before. So whatever was dripping inside was some kind of residual water, because it's totally let loose now. So I fixed it. I can't believe I fixed it. Yeah, there it goes. Look at that. It let loose. Yeah, see, it's dripping like crazy. And apparently it was that metal tube coming out of the firewall. I thought it was that short little plastic tube, but it seems like it was a metal tube. It's definitely dripping like a madman here. Look at that. That I want to see. That is what I want to see. Wow. Let's see if it's still dripping inside. Aha! No more dripping. So that initial drip, there's one drop coming. One drop. But I think that was just all water accumulated in there from being clogged. Because it's definitely dripping like a madman under the car now. And it was dripping like a madman before I fixed it inside the car. So that's it. That's what's going on. See, look. If you look real close, See that? See it dripping like crazy? Yeah, that was that metal tube. It was the metal tube, not that rubber, not the rubber tube, but the metal tube. Wow. We learned something today. Yeah, it's dripping like crazy. Look under here again. Oh yeah, look at that. Great. That's great. That's great. I actually accomplished something with my life, everybody. Anyway, that's it. Take it easy. God bless. Have a nice day. Keep cool. Keep cool. No more drips. No more drips. Yeah, just one thing I wanted to mention, because I don't want to be remiss here. This is a technical bulletin that I came across, and it's for 2004, 2006 Pacificas, 2001, 2006 Town and Country Caravan Voyager, 2001, 2006 RG Chrysler Voyager International Markets. Bulletin applies to vehicles built before December 16th, on or before December 16th, 2005. This says that your carpet could get wet, your floor could get wet, but it's something to do with the drain tube. You got to check all that like I just showed. But there's an O-ring, and this O-ring could cause water to leak back into the passenger compartment somehow. So they made a technical bulletin. There's actually the part number of the O-ring. Should be able to read here. Let's see. Basically, it has here that how to do that. Just pick it up right here. Well, see, it has first to disconnect the battery. You always do that, I guess. I didn't do that, but you could do that. Disconnect the temperature sensor, loosen the clamp to the hose. Remove air cleaner, inspect the drain tube, clean out any debris, so I did that. Then it says install the high HVAC drain O-ring to the HVAC drain tube. Make sure the O-ring is 6 millimeter, 0.25 inches into the keyway on top of the HVAC drain and beyond the slot at the bottom of the HVAC drain. Install the air cleaner, install the stuff together. Set clock to correct time. So anyway, but I just wanted to point out though that if cleaning the tube like I showed you doesn't work, cleaning the drain tube doesn't work, and you still get condensate into the passenger compartment and it's leaking into the rug there somehow, it wouldn't be leaking where I showed you, but it would be leaking probably closer to the rug. You want to get that O-ring, and that's the part we get it right at the dealer, and the dealer has the right part for that. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that. So take it easy, everybody. Take it easy. Bye.